It's time to discuss the top foods to cleanse your liver. Your liver is not filthy and toxins aren't usually accumulated by it. Actually, eliminating chemicals, poisons, and toxins is its primary role. Toxins and chemicals are stored in fat cells, not the liver. Thus, those who suffer from fatty liver do not need to worry about this organ's storage capacity. Now, scar tissue forms while the liver recovers from inflammation, which can lead to cirrhosis. All sorts of problems might arise, and you can even lose functionality. However, poisons do not accumulate in the liver. The topic of the top foods that can help your liver detoxify at its greatest level again and restore its full function is critical to understand. And it's certainly possible to do the same with meals. We will discuss all of that later on, but first let's go over the several roles that the liver plays. It can remove toxins from the body. It produces gas. You can break down lipids and extract certain nutrients from them with the aid of bile, which is a detergent. The liver plays a significant role in hormone production. For example, insulin-like growth factor 1, IGF-1, is one which is similar to growth hormone. Your pituitary gland secretes growth hormone. The liver receives it where its mechanism of action is inside. One way to think of IGF-1 is as a growth hormone extender. It does a lot of the same things. As a result, facilitating fat loss is its primary function. It promotes muscular growth since it is an anabolic hormone. Protein synthesis is at the heart of it, and it can also facilitate the utilization of fat and sugar stores for energy. Additionally, steroid hormones are produced by your liver. As an example, vitamin D3, which functions similarly to hormones in the body like estrogen, progesterone, and testosterone. We wrongly labeled it as a vitamin, but it is most likely a hormone. The second sex hormone is cortisol, which helps the body adapt to stress and is the primary hormone that reduces inflammation. You will experience extreme stress since your body is unable to respond to it in the absence of cortisol. Actually, your liver is the source of 80% of the cortisol in your circulation. So cholesterol is the source of all these steroid hormones. Therefore, the liver is an essential component in the synthesis of both cholesterol and those hormones. Curiously, statins and other similar medicines are used to block cholesterol. Now you can probably predict what will happen to these hormones. You will struggle to produce them with any degree of efficiency. You're in for a world of trouble. The liver is responsible for producing a significant amount of your body's cholesterol. Would you like to take a wild guess as to the substance it uses to produce cholesterol? That's right, dietary sugars. So, carbohydrates are the building blocks of cholesterol. And cholesterol in turn generates other proteins. These proteins carry various substances throughout the body, including estrogen, testosterone, and cholesterol. Cholesterol hormones aren't very well absorbed by the blood, so your liver binds them to proteins before sending them on their way. Your liver can package substances and distribute them throughout your body. Thus, it serves a delivery service. You see, these proteins aren't only involved in transport, they also act as buffers and control hormones. To maintain homeostasis, the liver will use these proteins as a buffer against excesses of, say, estrogen or cortisol. The liver serves various purposes, and they are only a few of them. In reality, your liver performs 500 distinct tasks. First, let's quickly go over the many signs of liver impairment before we get to the food. Itchiness all throughout the body is one example. Another symptom might be a yellowing of the skin and eyes. It is known as jaundice. Lethargic state follows, followed by aches and pains in the joints. Joint inflammation and stiffness are symptoms of a liver disease, which affects a large percentage of the population. An unpleasant side effect of liver disease is anorexia. Impairment in cognitive function may be associated with the liver. Because gallstones are caused by a combination of factors, including a lack of bile and excessive cholesterol, it is clear that the liver is involved in the development of gallstones. Now that we've covered that, let's go into what your liver needs. First up, cruciferous veggies. What vegetables exactly? Kale, broccoli, Brussels sprouts, radish, arugula, wasabi, mustard, and mustard greens. These are all cruciferous veggies. They aid in liver detoxification due to their high levels of the natural phytonutrient sulforaphane. Inflammation causes insulin resistance, high insulin levels, diabetes, and cancer. It aids the liver in eliminating this inflammation. Sulforaphane is a powerful liver protective chemical that may be useful even in cases when the liver is fatty. Sulforaphane aids in the rapid detoxification of substances like caffeine, narcotics, chemicals, and even poisons when present in sufficient quantities. For instance, this would be helpful if one had consumed an excessive amount of coffee. Consuming sulforaphane-rich cruciferous vegetables can improve liver function to the degree where it continues to improve liver function for up to 2 weeks after you stop consuming these veggies. Thus, cruciferous vegetable consumption has long-lasting benefits that become apparent even after you stop eating them, which is amazing. Sprouts of cruciferous vegetables such as broccoli, radish, and mustard seed provide a significant boost to your body's sulforaphane levels when eaten. Because a tiny amount of sprouts on a salad can make a big impression, sprouting is clearly the way to go. Heat inactivates an enzyme that is critical for sulforaphane activation. If you overcook broccoli or cauliflower, the sulforaphane content will be reduced. To compensate, try eating raw cruciferous vegetables or sprouts with your cooked broccoli or cauliflower. Another option is to include mustard seed sprouts in your meal, which is rich in sulforaphane-activating enzymes and is a cruciferous vegetable. This is just another argument in favor of including unusual ingredients, such as sprouts, into salads, in addition to the many other phytonutrients found in cruciferous vegetables, which aid liver function, reducing free radical damage and diabetic problems, increasing insulin sensitivity, decreasing insulin resistance, and maintaining healthy blood sugar levels are all directly related. When making salads, arugula is a great addition because it is so abundant with the enzymes necessary to activate sulforaphane. The enzymes that activate sulforaphane are abundant in raw cabbage, which you should consume frequently in the form of sauerkraut and coleslaw. Therefore, cruciferous vegetables are the healthiest option. Next on the list is garlic. Garlic, which is rich in sulfur, is great for liver detoxification and has antimicrobial properties that nature provides. Therefore, it is highly effective against bacteria, fungi, and viruses. Additionally, garlic aids in liver fat removal. Also, garlic is rich in vitamin B1, and it reduces swelling. Its anti-cancer capabilities are immense, and it is a potent antioxidant. Turmeric is up next on the list of liver-friendly foods. Alright, curcumin is the phytonutrient that actually does the work in turmeric. In terms of lowering inflammation, curcumin is just a supernova. One thing to note with the liver is how tough it is. In the absence of total destruction, it retains the ability to rebound. Amazingly, it only requires a small fraction of itself to operate, and many individuals have successfully removed a large amount of their livers while still managing to live and survive. The liver, hands down, is the most robust organ in the body. Even after a hard hit, it will recover. Now we know that turmeric may remove arsenic, cadmium, lead, mercury, and other heavy metals from the body. Turmeric aids in the restoration and maintenance of normal liver function. Since damaged mitochondria are the root cause of cancer, turmeric's anti-cancer properties stem from its ability to stabilize the mitochondria. The potential of turmeric to reduce liver fat has been the subject of much research. So to have a healthy liver, you should mix a ketogenic diet with low-carb, intermittent fasting, turmeric, and a few other chemicals. Beets are up next on the list. For a long time, beets have been known to aid with liver detoxification. If your liver enzymes are too high, they can help bring them down. To a lesser extent, they can assist. Beet colors include phytonutrients that can promote the release of bile salts, which in turn can help reduce liver fat. However, beets may greatly decrease inflammation in the liver and are hepatoprotective, meaning they shield the cells of the liver. They can delay the development of fibrosis, scar tissue, and cirrhosis if they can lessen inflammation in the liver. Maybe you're wondering, what about beets and being keto-friendly? Will my blood sugar levels skyrocket? Even without juicing, steamed beets contain some carbs. However, the addition of fiber will mitigate the insulin reaction. So there are just roughly 6.7 grams of carbohydrates in half a cup of beets, which isn't a lot. Next up will be mushrooms, a type of edible fungus. The liver in mushrooms, what's the big deal? Glutathione is the primary antioxidant for the liver, and mushrooms, particularly oyster mushrooms, turkey tail mushrooms, and other types of mushrooms, tend to have some of the greatest concentrations of this compound in the food we eat. Mushrooms have hepatoprotective properties. In other words, they shield the liver's cells from harm. Moving on, we have avocados. Eating avocados can aid in liver repair and stabilization. Additionally, avocados are rich in glutathione, which helps the liver. But the best part is that eating only one avocado each week can have a big impact on your liver health. Hepatitis, fatty liver, cirrhosis, and many other liver diseases are caused by inflammation. Avocados are extremely anti-inflammatory. The liver would immensely benefit from anything that may reduce inflammation. Extra virgin olive oil is the last item on our list of suggestions for the liver. A tiny bit, actually as little as a teaspoon, in your salad dressing will greatly reduce liver enzymes, reduces liver fat, and enhances insulin sensitivity as a result. Enhanced insulin sensitivity as a result. In addition to being an effective anti-inflammatory, it lowers insulin resistance. You now know which meals are ideal for maintaining a healthy liver. Be sure to like and subscribe if you found this helpful. Until next time, stay vigilant in the pursuit of your health.